Hello all, welcome to this new video related on mutual fund and here in this video we are going to discuss about best medium duration mutual funds that to get invested in 2022. Economic Times has released this data as well as article on April 26th, that is by today, and I'll just straight away focus on the mutual funds that they have mentioned, and we'll just straight away break down into the performance indicators and what are all the companies that it get holded and much more metrics as well. So here you could see that there are four funds. One is SBI Magnum Medium Duration Fund, and the second one is HDFC Medium Term Debt Fund, and the third one is IDFC Bond Fund Medium Term Plan, and the fourth one is Axis Strategic Bond. So we'll just straight away get into the first fund, that is SBI Magnum Medium Duration Fund. So from our database of collected having the list of mutual funds, I'll just break down some of the interesting performance indicators as well as the companies that it has been hold, as well as the market cap and the debt credit quality and so on. So first I'm just running for the SBI Magnum Duration Fund, and I have some certain threshold indicators. So if it gets exceeded of these values, then we'll be highlighted with some points. So based upon the threshold that I have mentioned, let's see what's the output that we get for SBI Magnum Medium Duration Fund. So yeah, we have all things in green. So for standard deviation, it should be less than 15, and we have 2.26, which is a very phenomenal and good number. And the alpha is should be exceeding 0, which means like it outperforms the benchmark. Whatever be the benchmark that it relies, it should be outperforming it. So it outperforms by 3.58 percentage. The beta should be less than 1. If it is greater than 1, then it is highly volatile to the market. So here we have 0.77, which is less volatile. We have less impact when the market falls down. And the Sharpie and Sartino should be greater than 1.5 and 2. We have much far ahead 2.2 and 4.16. So the performance indicator seems to be positive with this thing. And if you try to take a look at the number of companies that it holds, it doesn't hold any of the company, as because it doesn't share any of the things with mid cap, small cap, or large cap. So I think it is a sector oriented, debt oriented fund. You could see that debenture has 47 percentage, and GOI securities with 26.27, and additional tier 2 bond on 10.209 and so on. And if we take a look at the debt credit quality, we have SOV funds having sovereign gold bond fund with 27 percentage, and we have AA plus CRISIL rating funds with 26.43 percentage, and AAA with 16, and A with 9 and so on. So this is with SBI Magnum Medium Duration Fund. And if you want to know like what sector does it belongs, then it is possible. So I'll just add the benchmark as well. So you could see like it belongs to the benchmark of Nifty Medium Duration Debt Index C3. So that is what it mentioned about. We are just focusing only on the medium duration funds. So the next fund that Economic Times has mentioned is HDFC Medium Term Debt Fund. So we have got HDFC Medium Debt Fund, and the current NAV is 48.296, and the expense ratio is 0.59. We don't have any holdings with market cap, which means like we don't have holds any companies, and these are all its performance indicator. So if we just focus on the signals of the same, we have all the things in green. 2.3, 3.3 with alpha, beta is 0.64, and Sharpie is 1.96, and Sartino is 2.82. As we don't have any companies, so it also belongs to the benchmark of medium duration, and we don't have to focus on market cap. And the debt sector, non-convertible debenture with 33.51 percentage, debenture with 22.24, GOI securities with 21.86, state government loan with 4.69, additional tier 1 bond with 2.85, and the debt credit quality with AAA certified ratings has 37.31 percentage of proportion, and the sovereign bonds with 27 percentage, and so on. So this is with HDFC fund. And if you want to check the riskometer of the same, so you could see like it is like not that much high risk, it is a moderately risk fund. So this is with HDFC medium term debt fund. Let's focus on the next fund, IDFC bond fund medium term plan. So if we take a look at the NAV is 40.2305, expense ratio is 0.76, and we'll just run the indicators of the same. So 2.44 standard deviation, and alpha is 2.01, beta is 0.98, which is pretty close to 1, and Sharpe is just exceeded the threshold like 1.5, and Sortino as well just exceeded the threshold of 2. And as we know, like this doesn't hold any companies, so it belongs to the benchmark medium duration debt. And if we focus on debt sector, GOE securities with 78.44, commercial paper with 5.8, non-convertible debenture with 4.51, debenture with 3.2, certificate of deposit with 2.92, and so on. And if we take a look at the riskometer, it is 3, and the debt credit quality is sovereign bond has a higher proportion of 79, and the rest has its numbers. So this is with IDFC bond medium term plan fund. If we take a look at Axis strategic plan, so you could see like the NAV is 23.934, expense ratio is very low. And if you take a look at the indicators, so yeah, you could see like Sortino is the only one which is in yellow, like it is less than 2, and Sharpe is 1.62, and beta is pretty very low. Alpha is 3.18, which has exceeded the outperformed the benchmark, and a standard deviation at 2.46. So this also doesn't hold any companies, and as it is a medium duration debt fund. So let's focus on the debt sector. Debenture has the highest proportion, GOE security is the next one, and the non-convertible debenture is with 7.61. And if we just focus on riskometer, it is high, pretty high when compared to the previous one. It's 4, but in range. And the debt credit quality, sovereign bond holds the maximum. So these are all the breakdown of all the 4 funds that the Economic Times has mentioned, and they do have also mentioned about the methodology of shortlisting based on the parameters: mean rolling, consistency, downside risk, and outperformance. But apart from this, I have also deep dive and covered some more interesting indicators from the analysis that I have made. I hope you all have got some better knowledge on those indicators as well as the fund performance. I'll just come up with another interesting video about any other mutual funds or stocks analysis. Until then, stay notified for more data. Thank you.